Liberation through hearing in the Bardo. Here I, Padmasambhava, shall explain the profound meaning of liberation through hearing for the ones who have arrived at the time of death. Among the three kinds of bardos, the first is the time of the bardo of dying. Give this advice in a pleasant and clear manner. Those of the highest capacity will be liberated through this. Fortunate one of noble family, listen one pointedly. Pay heed, do not wander. Every experience in this world is Mara's dreamlike illusion. Everything is impermanent. Everyone is subject to death. Noble one, turn away from further painful states. The experiences of whiteness, redness, and blackness are all the magical display of your mind. These experiences are nothing other than yourself. Do not be afraid. Do not fear them. Now it seems that you are losing consciousness. Outer appearances resemble the sky at dawn. Inner experience resembles the flame of a butter lamp in a vase. Remain one-pointedly in the clarity of non-thought. This luminosity of death is Buddha mind itself. Rest naturally. Do not try to fabricate or change anything. Noble one, In this way, you were liberated into Dharmakaya. Now comes the second Bardo of Dharmata. Fortunate noble one, listen one pointedly. Pay heed, do not wander. Earlier, you did not recognize awareness. For the next 7 days, all of your experience unfolds as rainbows and lights, as rays and spheres, and as the bodily forms of deities. All are sublime displays of means and knowledge of the 5 Buddha families. Do not be afraid. Do not be terrified by the brilliant colours and lights. They are your natural expressions. Decide on that. Together with these lights, there will also come dull, coloured lights, and they may attract your mind. Do not be attached to them. They are the self-display of the 5 poisons, the pathways of samsara. Your experience will arise as both true and untrue paths. Do not mistake. Choose the right path. From the heart centres of the male and female Buddhas of the 5 families, shafts of light reach your eyes. This is Vajrasattva's vast and direct path. While remaining quietly and aware, form this thought. Be kind. Help. Call out with intense yearning. Do not approve or reject anything. Do not ward off anything. Do not hold onto anything. Be the continuous state in which the divine forms are indivisible from yourself. Right here, as one deity dissolves into another, you were liberated into Sambhogakaya. Listen, fortunate one. If you are not liberated now, know that time does not change, though the displays do. Everywhere in the four cardinal and four intermediate directions, above and below, appear a roaring mass of flames and rainbow colours. In the middle of this appears the great glorious Heruka. His retinue of deities and terrifying attendants shower cascades of sharp weapons. They shout, hum, pet, and roar with laughter. This fiery spectacle of immense variety makes 1 billion world systems tremble. Do not be afraid. Do not be terrified. Acknowledge that everything is the display of awareness. Remain firm in this knowing. Settle indivisibly, mingled with the natural state. Having entered this pathway, you are liberated. In this way, those of the middle capacity are liberated. Thirdly, during the Bardo of becoming, say to the dead person. Listen, child of noble family. Pay heed, do not wander. Your body is now comprised of energy currents and mind. Around it unfolds the displays belonging to the Bardo of becoming. Recognize that you have died and that you long to be alive. You may be caught by the fierce servants of the Lord of Death. There may be horrible sounds. A steep abyss may open up before you. There may be many definite and indefinite signs. They are all your mind's displays. This mind is ultimately open like the sky. Space cannot be harmed by space. So reclaim your unconditional confidence. When consecrated substances are burnt and given to you, enjoy it as an inexhaustible feast. Enjoy this, the sublime food of liberation through smell. Do not yearn for a new life. Direct instead your longing to your Yidam deity and master. To the west of here is the blissful realm where Lord Amitabha dwells. Whoever recalls his name will be born there. You too, recall his name, make prayers. Generate devotion and think, Lokeshwara and Guru Rinpoche, help me. Have no doubt. Fly there with a spontaneous Vajra leap. And within the hollow of a lotus bud, in that same Buddha realm, you will be swiftly and miraculously born. Therefore, noble one. Trust in this with deepest joy. Those of the lowest capacity are liberated like this. If not, now comes the way of liberation once one has passed through to rebirth. Listen, child of noble family. Since you have not closed the door to the womb, you may now see a log or a hollow space. A dark place, a forest, or a palace. Cast away all desire and clinging. Make up your mind to be born on earth, specifically in a land with Dharma teachings, in the presence of your teacher. Visualize your future parents from a virtuous family. Do not yearn for or resent them. Have trust and settle in the state of equanimity. You will become a vessel for the profound Dharma. And then you will swiftly realize timeless wakefulness. Through these gradual instructions, no matter how low one's capacity may be, one will certainly be liberated within 7 rebirths. draw the session to a close with the dedication and aspiration prayers. Then settle in the natural state that is the sublime nature of all experience. This immensely profound instruction is not dependent on cultivation. It liberates through hearing.